What's up? The Dossier Report, man. Open up your mind. Open up your mind. So basically, would you rather be perfect or would you rather progress? And people listening to this as something simple, like, man, this is simple as hell. No, it's just being honest. There's a lot of people out here who feel they're perfect, who feel they do no wrong, feel like they could just do whatever the hell they want. And then you got some people who progress, who know that they have to work on themselves. They know they have to get better as a person, as a man or a woman. And a lot of times we get blinded because we're successful and everything, that, you know, we don't have anything to work on. Like me, I'm successful. But that doesn't mean I'm where I want to be at. That doesn't mean that I don't wake up wanting to do more. And a lot of times we get stuck in our ways where we're like, man, we're not looking past where we're at. We're always stuck. Stuck all the time, man. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. But it's getting worse to live out here. You got to worry about the C-19. You got to worry about those who may have it, may not have it. You got to worry about if you are asymptomatic or you just catch it. But progression is something a lot of people really don't want. They just want to stay content. They rather be perfect. They done got this, they done got that. They have this going well for themselves. They're good, they're perfect. That's what they want to be, perfect. Me, I want to progress. If I feel like I'm digressing, I have to recheck myself. A lot of times we digress as people in general. That's when we got to wake up, do what we got to do, and get the job done. Like, some people think being in a perfect relationship where there's not a disagreement, where there's not an argument, where there's not anything going on, they think that's the greatest relationship in the world. Sometimes that's the worst because the other person feel like they can't talk to you. Yeah, you go out in public, you look all lovey-dovey, hugged up, but then behind closed doors, y'all not speaking to one another. Y'all living in separate rooms. So you know how it be. You know how it is, and you know how it be. But would you rather be perfect or would you rather progress? See, those are the answers that you have to ask yourself. I mean, the question, that you have to ask yourself. Because a lot of people, seriously, they're happy with perfection. They are happy with perfection. They're happy with it. They love it. They love it. But yeah. People can't live with not having perfection or anything of the sorts. They have to have they have to have everything right. Everything around them has to be perfect for them to have a functional day. Me, my day's crazy, so I know I'm not gonna have perfection. So I know throughout the day I have to do certain things to continue to progress my movement, to show that I can get better. And that's at your job, that's, like I said, that's anywhere. So that's the one thing that I would say that a lot of people or everyone in general has to work on, is basically trying to progress and not fall to perfection. Now, if you are a perfect person, you've never smoked, never drank in your life, never got into a fight or anything, or a domestic thing, that's great on your part. But a lot of us haven't. A lot of us have been through all of that. But the people who haven't, that's nothing wrong with it. That's cool to be perfect at something like that. That's where perfection works in that situation. Excuse me. But, that's something that, you would want to look at. You want to basically, something you want to look at, something you basically want to see and work on. Because a lot of times, perfection doesn't have to be all bad, but perfection could be like if you had family, had the wife, and then you also can have both. Like, you have your wife, you have your kids, and then not only you're perfect, you still can progress because you're teaching your kids how to be businessmen or businesswomen, or be hard workers like you were, and your wife or your girl, whatever you want to call it. So aim for progression, not aim for progression, perfection at times, but not all the time. Seriously. So thank you guys for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you do love what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me and going to the description box and hitting that link to my Cash App. You could donate $1, you could donate $1 million, whatever you're willing to give, we're willing to accept. Thank you for listening. This is the Dazier Report. We are signing off. Peace.